Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Nightmare on Elm Street film collection. This is the newer set that you can get at Walmart, and this is 8 discs movie collection. Of course, there's only 7 Nightmare films, but this one they count Freddy vs. Jason as a Nightmare film, which I don't. But to me, this is probably my second favorite franchise behind the Halloween films. Halloween does have all the films in the Halloween series except one are good. There's 2 bad films in this series. My favorite sequel of all of them is Part 3. That's my second favorite film behind the first one. And to me, Dream Warriors is it's Part 1 of what I call the Dream Trilogy. Because you have Part 3, Dream Warriors, Part 4 is Dream Master, and Part 5 is The Dream Child. To me, so it's the Dream Trilogy because it follows the same characters it follows the same characters, and then transitions also, but yes, the same story, same characters through all 3 films. And it follows the same story from Part 1. I like New Nightmare, but it's its own film because it's about these being movies. It's a movie about the movies, so it's technically a standalone film as is. It's not really a sequel; it's a standalone film. The worst film to me is Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. I mean, Part 6 is bad. I mean, it's got shitty acting. It's terrible, but it does have some pretty cool Freddy kills. Freddy killing the kid inside the video game, that was an awesome kill. That's the best kill in the movie, when Freddy kills that kid as a video game character. And then Freddy killing the kid with the hearing aid is one of the better kills, the way he blows his head up. That's what saves it. Part 2 is just garbage. I just don't like it. But I will say they're alternate timeline films. To me, they're alternate timelines. And Freddy vs. Jason kind of supports that. If you watch Freddy vs. Jason, you know that it shows a backstory for people who ain't seen the original. It had been 19 years since the first Nightmare, and they did the backstory and showed scenes from all the movies. I don't remember there being a scene that it showed from Freddy's Dead, which they couldn't. I guess they couldn't do it because Freddy wouldn't technically be dead for Freddy vs. Jason. And I don't remember there being a scene from Part 2, which, makes me say they're alternate timelines. Now, I might be wrong about that. And if I am, leave me a comment and let me know. If you watch Freddy vs. Jason, leave me a comment, let me know. When it, slow motion it and watch it. And if it does show a scene from Part 2, let me know. I still stand by the fact it is alternate timeline because it's not the original Elm Street kids he's trying to kill, and it wouldn't make sense for him to try to kill those kids because the parents there didn't have nothing to do with his death. But that's just my opinion. That one and Part 6 are alternate timelines, whereas 1, 3, 4, and 5 follow the same, the same story. But, and I will say this about the remake. The remake is a piece of shit. I hate the remake. I don't own it. I will not own that movie. Jack Earl Haley, I got respect for the guy, and God bless him, he tried to play Freddy. But he's stepping into some real big shoes when you have to replace the man that played Freddy 8 times. In 8 times in movies, plus did a TV show. And has done all the voiceover work that they've ever needed for Freddy. When they could use him, they've used him. And also did that TV show, Freddy's Nightmares. So you're filling some big shoes when you've got a guy, Robert Englund, that's been playing Freddy since 1984. Really played that character most of his career. But other than that, Michael Bay has raped our childhood. And that's another video for another time too. Is Michael Bay raping our childhoods and remakes. 2 different videos for different times. But leave me in comments. Someone let me know if I'm wrong about the flashback scenes in Freddy vs. Jason. If there is a scene from Part 2, please let me know, because don't take my word on that for gospel. I ain't seen the movie since it come out in theaters, so it's been a while. And let me know what your favorite sequel is and what's your favorite Freddy quote. Mine personally, the two I like is Welcome to Primetime Bitch and You're My Boyfriend Now, Nancy. Which, Welcome Primetime Bitch is from the third one, and You're My Boyfriend Now, Nancy's from the first one. But, let me, leave your comments. Let me know what your favorite Freddy quote is, what your favorite Freddy kill is, and what your favorite sequel of all these movies. They're all great films. As bad as some of the sequels are, they're guilty pleasures. And I can sit and watch 6 better than I can part 2. I can't keep attention in part 2. It bores me. But that's just my thoughts on this series. So I'll see you later.